a live sound engineer for a music event, you need to understand what kind of music am I dealing with? What genre is it? If it's reggae, the way you will tune your system for reggae is different from how you will really tune your system for a live orchestra, like a jazz orchestra. And it's different from how you handle jazz orchestra setting is different from how you'll handle these other genres. If it's an Afrofusion is different because these African instruments behave differently. You need to understand how you're going to mic them also. Like it's that kind for live music. It's basically understanding how many channels am I dealing with? What style am I dealing with? Then this will influence your choice of sound system, your choice of backline, your choice of cable flow. How am I miking? Because different instruments pick differently. Some might require they pick direct from XLR to XLR. Some go for jack to XLR, and some actually require a stereo jack. Some require a mono jack. Some require the 3.5 mini stereo jack. Can you people go through the rider and understand what do I require to carry for this gig? What are the specs that I should request for when I'm talking to the service provider of the backline? If you, the engineer, you don't come from the service providers like house, you're a solo engineer who is a freelance, which like many of us are in Uganda, and also I don't have like a specific event house that you work with, but you're called in. Can you go through these riders and understand? Talk to the music directors of the show and understand what are the instruments that they're dealing with. What are the specs that they require in the instruments? Because you need to understand. And then also understanding the number of channels that you're going to deal with. Film and live events and stage, they are really different. It's the same knowledge for the sound engineer, but preparation differs in so many ways as I've tried to explain. It's really different, and you need to prepare according to what you're really going to experience. If it's film, prepare accordingly. Stage drama, prepare the way you have to prepare. And live music, there is also, yes, it's live, but people who go for house, like house music, it's mainly DJs and stuff. Even the way you prepare for that is way kind of unique. Understand what you're really going to be working on and then adjust accordingly, depending on the principles that govern that kind of world. Film has its principles, stage dramas have their principles, and live music has its principles. So let's understand them and adjust accordingly depending on what we are working on.